Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're diving into some pretty fascinating shared dreams.
Oh, yeah.
The idea that you could actually meet someone in a dream and then bump into them, like in real life.
Right.
We're dissecting an audio diary labeled dreams.m4a. It's from someone who claims to have done exactly that.
Wow.
We're calling them the dreamer for this deep dive.
Okay.
I mean, I know it sounds kind of out there, right?
Yeah.
But we're here to approach this with open minds and see what we find.
Absolutely. This is a story, at its core about human consciousness and all the mysteries it holds, right?
Exactly. So the dreamer's journey, it begins way back in childhood.
Okay.
They were like fixated on conquering the classic falling dream.
Mm.
You know, that feeling of waking up right before you hit the ground.
Oh, yeah, that jolt. Everyone's felt that, I'm sure.
Right. But the dreamer, they had decided to face that fear head on.
Oh, wow.
But within the dream itself.
Interesting.
Yeah. They taught themselves to like stay in the dream, to control the fall and everything.
That's fascinating. I wonder, do you think that has any real-world applications? Like, could we use lucid dreaming to overcome, like phobias and stuff?
That's a great question. The dreamers seem to think so. In fact, they even started using lucid dreaming to combat nightmares.
It's like it's taking control of your subconscious, like, narratives.
Right.
Like, if you think about nightmares as, manifestations of anxieties or fears, then being able to confront them and reshape them within the dream world, that's pretty remarkable.
Absolutely. It's like telling Freddy Krueger, like, this is my dream, you don't scare me anymore. And the dreamer talks about how this control, this awareness within the dream, it actually led to more frequent lucid dreaming experiences.
Uh-huh.
They really dove into all the research, especially as the internet started taking off,
Huh.
on shared dreams and all that.
Yeah, the idea of shared dreaming really took hold in the online world.
It's like a modern-day mythology
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Fueled by those personal anecdotes
Yeah.
and a desire to connect to something beyond ourselves.
Absolutely.
And so at first, the dreamer really thought everyone in their dreams was just a projection of their own subconscious, right?
Right.
Then there were these, like, couple of encounters that felt really different.
That distinction, that's so crucial, right? It's that feeling of encountering a separate consciousness within the dream space.
Exactly.
It's an entity not generated by their own mind.
Okay, so picture this. The dreamer is in a dream.
Okay.
They meet someone who also appears to be lucid dreaming.
Okay.
And they have this, like, gut feeling that it's different this time, that this person isn't just a figment of their imagination.
Wow.
So they decide to make a pact, a keyword pact.
Oh, wow.
A simple word to trigger recognition if they ever cross paths in waking life.
So it's like planting a seed of recognition across realities.
Right.
It might sound a little out there, but the dreamer clearly believes in the experience.
They do. And the belief makes the next part of the story even wilder.
Okay.
So fast forward the dreamers in college now at a bus stop in San Francisco.
Huh?
They spot someone and they feel that jolt of familiarity.
Oh, wow.
That, have I met you before?
Uh-huh.
Almost like déjà vu.
Oh.
Déjà vu is actually reported quite a lot with these types of experiences, this feeling of already having lived through something. Anyway, as they're talking to this person, they decide to casually drop the keyword into the conversation.
Okay, so here's where it gets interesting.
Right. The dreamer describes the other person's reaction as immediate and intense.
Wow.
Their eyes widened and they were like, wait a minute, it's you.
Wow. They both remembered the dream, the pact, everything.
They both remember. It was like their waking reality intersected with this other realm of experience.
Wow, that's incredible. The emotional impact of that recognition, I can't even imagine. A shared memory, even if it supposedly happened in the dream world, that's something else.
It really makes you think, right? Like, what if our dreams are, I don't know, more than just fleeting illusions?
Yes.
What if they're glimpses into other dimensions or, other possibilities?
It's a question that's fascinated philosophers and scientists for centuries.
Totally.
Carl Jung, for instance, he proposed this concept of the collective unconscious,
Right.
this idea that we're all connected on a deeper level, sharing a common well of experiences and archetypes.
Oh, right.
And this story, it seems to tap into that concept in a really tangible way.
It does. Like, we're all swimming in this same ocean of consciousness.
Yeah.
And dreams are just these moments when our individual waves, like, intersect.
Exactly.
And the fact that the dreamer found this person in waking life, it's almost as if the dream was like this, I don't know, precognitive experience, a glimpse into the future.
It's true. Speaking of precognitive dreams, have you ever had a dream that later came true or just felt eerily predictive?
I've definitely had dreams that felt incredibly vivid, incredibly real, but nothing quite as dramatic as this.
Yeah.
But it makes you wonder if we dismiss those kinds of experiences too quickly.
Okay.
Like, what if there is more to dreams than we realize?
It's definitely a possibility worth considering. And
Yeah.
this particular story, it raises even more questions because frustratingly, it ends rather abruptly after that encounter at the bus stop.
I know. Like, what happened next?
Right.
Did they try to share another dream?
Right. Did they
No.
become best friends, colleagues?
Did this encounter change their perspective on reality? Did they become arch nemesis? I need to know.
Right. The possibilities are endless.
I know.
And while it's tempting to like crave those details, I
Mhm.
almost think the open ending is what makes the story so compelling, you know?
That's true.
It invites us to speculate, to fill in the blanks with our own imaginations.
You're right. You're right. Even without all the answers, I mean, this encounter, it really challenges us to reconsider the boundaries between dreams and reality.
Absolutely.
The dreamer mentions this one detail I found really interesting, and they said they both hesitated
Okay.
before saying the key word,
Wow.
even though it was just a simple, ordinary word.
That's such a fascinating detail. It suggests this underlying awareness of the magnitude of the situation.
Right.
Almost as if on some level they sensed that uttering this word would be like confirmation of something profound, something that
Definitely.
could like disrupt their understanding of reality.
It's like they both sensed that this word held this strange power. Like it could unlock this hidden door in their minds.
Right.
And maybe a part of them was afraid of what they might find on the other side.
Exactly. Exactly. It speaks to the powerful influence that our subconscious beliefs can have on our conscious experience.
Right.
And it makes you wonder, right? Like are there other people out there who have had these similar experiences but haven't acted on them for the very same reason?
Oh, wow.
This underlying fear of acknowledging the extraordinary.
It's kind of scary when you really think about it.
Yeah.
How many times have we like brushed off a strange coincidence or that feeling of deja vu?
Right, right.
What if in those moments, what if there's this like hidden message, a connection that we're just too afraid to really acknowledge?
It's like in the Matrix, you know?
Right.
Taking the red pill, choosing to see like reality for what it might really be, even if it's just way stranger than we ever could have imagined.
Exactly. And you know what? The dreamer never like explicitly says
Yeah.
what happened next,
Right.
but the way they describe the encounter, it felt like this turning point,
Yeah.
like a moment of profound realization.
I agree.
Like in that instant,
Mm.
they kind of caught this glimpse of a larger interconnectedness.
Yeah.
This reality where dreams and waking life aren't so separate after all.
Right.
And that kind of brings us to a question for you to ponder. What if dreams, what if they can connect us, across time and space? What if they offer even a small glimpse into a reality that's like totally beyond our current understanding?
Yeah.
What does that say about consciousness itself? Are we more than our physical bodies?
It's a good question.
Are our minds capable of reaching out and connecting with others in ways that we haven't even begun to understand?
The dreamer's story, it's, while it is just one experience, it opens the door to like a universe of possibilities.
It does.
It encourages us to look at our own dreams with this like fresh perspective, to pay attention to those moments of synchronicity, those whispers from our subconscious that might be trying to tell us something big, something extraordinary.
Yes. Maybe the next time that we have a dream and it feels incredibly real,
Yeah.
a dream that like sticks with us long after we wake up,
Yeah.
maybe we should all just listen a little bit closer.
Yeah.
It might be more than just a dream.
Right.
It might be a message, a connection,
Right.
a glimpse into a reality that's far greater than we can imagine.
It's something to sleep on, or maybe something to stay awake about.
I like that. This has been an amazing deep dive.
It has.
Thank you so much for joining us as we explore the strange and fascinating world of shared dreaming.
Of course. Of course.
Well, until next time, sweet dreams, everybody.